Hey guys, my name is Space Orion. So for those who don't know who I am, I'm Space. Before we get into any video, I want to share with you my Fortnite maps, and all I'm asking is, you head over to my Fortnite maps, you like, recommend, play with your friends, all of those type of stuff. The reason I'm asking for this is I want to know if the maps are good or the maps are bad. You know what I'm saying? If it's trash, if it's fire, or trash, So I'm going to show you all of my Fortnite maps. You can actually type in space01 and you see all of my Fortnite maps. That's one way you can find. That's another way you can find my maps, all catalog. You can go over there, check out the map, and if you see this on my social, let me know what you think about the maps. If they're ass, they're ass. If they're good, they're good. Leave some comments, let me know what you think. I'm not gonna go into these things separate, but I definitely want you to check out the maps. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to each and one of them so you can actually pause the screen and get the code, and then from there you can go into the video. Hey, what's good? Welcome to another video, and for this video we're gonna talk about the reboot van, right? And the reboot van, it was never in creative and they somehow put it in there, and the best thing that you can actually use the reboot van for is you can literally reboot your friend, and there's some really cool way you can actually put a plot twist on the van. But we're gonna talk about the reboot van and only the reboot van. Don't mind over there, this is just one of my makeshift arena that I haven't finished. You can check out my arena on my maps because I already made it. But anyways, the reboot van. Okay, so for those who don't know how to change the size of devices, if you're on PlayStation, you hold O or circle, and that's how you change the size. You circle and then you see the up flashes, and then you press R1 L1 to change size. Yeah, you can make a gigantic reboot van. So that's how they make that big prop hunt looking type stuff. Anyways, let's get back to it. So what does the reboot van do? The name is already self-explanatory, so that's all you need to know. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is go into the settings. So we have enable on game start, recharge time, activating team, activating class, invert, reboot, progress, decay, meaning that if you're loading up the reboot to reboot someone and that little circle, instead of fully stop, it just slowly goes back to the starting point. So I basically, you guys probably noticed that in the current chapter so far. Decay rate, so that's basically how fast you want it to drop, or how fast you want it to, how slow you want it to drop. Alright, so we are going to go into some deep explanation for the reboot van. Alright, yeah, so let me go into the deep. So you can enable this at starting point, right? Definitely enable this at starting point if you want to use it. Okay, so the next thing that you can use this for, you can use this for quick reboots if you want to put a little plot twist on your map. Recharge time, how long you want the reboot to recharge. You can have it set to 0, how long you want to. Activating team, which team can reboot. So if you want team 1 and only team 1 or team, yeah, that's what it's there for. Activating class, meaning that if you set a class, that said class is the only one who can reboot. Invert, so invert meaning that if set this device is usable by all but that said team. So if you have the team on, alright, let me give you an example. So let's say I have team 1 and you have this on. Everybody else but team 1 cannot use the reboot van. So that's what invert means on the devices. Same goes for the class. Invert meaning if I have class 4, everybody else but class 4 cannot use the reboot van. Yeah, so that's how it actually works. You don't really need to, I don't know if you guys actually want to use this as like a plot twist to your reboot one, but custom decay is the same thing as where the longer you're away and not using the reboot, once you've already started, it will slowly reverse back to the beginning of the reboot. So technically the longer you wait, you might just start over eventually. And the decay rate multiplier means that you can either speed up the process, like let's say you're away from the reboot one after you're almost finished using it, you can set the rate multiplier to how fast it drops or how slow it drops. So that's what it's there for. And I'm not going to demonstrate how this work because I'm the only one in the map right now, but I just want to get the basics down, to how the reboot van works. All right, so this is actually a short video, and I hope this short video is helpful to you. All right, and to be honest, one of my biggest dream for Fortnite is that they should do more with the reboot van, like able to drive it, right? You're able to drive it. The other one is that you're able to, like, I can make it the way I want it. I can actually make it where you can buy back a person on your team. I can make it that way, but I'm not going to be discussing that in the video, because the video is only about the reboot van, right? So I don't want to mix any other devices inside the video, because if you check all of my videos, I don't want to have different types of devices in one video, because if I do that, you might get confused. So if you already watch a previous video that I did on a device, you actually can be able to know what you want when you combine both devices together. The next thing about this is I haven't found any bugs or anything about this device, Reboot One, so I think you're pretty safe. The basic about it is you can actually put this in your map and you can revive people, but make sure you turn on drop reboot card, because it would make no sense you have the device enabled and you set all your players to not drop reboot cards, because if you don't drop reboot cards, they won't be able to come back in the game. Alright, so that's another reason. And you could literally use the reboot button for like spectate. Let's say somebody want to spectate a match or whatever match you're doing inside your map, you can have the reboot button there, so once the match is finished you can reboot them and you know whatsoever. So that's another pretty cool way. So that's it for the video. I know it's short, but I mean I just want to make sure that we have a single device in the video, so it's easy for you to watch and learn. So here's the thing now, if you reach this far in the video, I want you to leave comments in the comment section. If you have any question, anything that you need to know about Fortnite Creative, you can leave the question. I'll answer it for you, or if I'm not sure, I'll research, find out, and get back to that question. Alright, so don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe, follow all my follow all my social, it's in the description, and I will see you next